Yo, what's up with it, boxing fans? Welcome back. Just got done watching Artur Beterbiev versus Callum Smith. And let me tell you straight up from the get go, I didn't totally count Smith out, all right? But I did give him the slightest of puncher's chances at winning this fight for obvious reasons. But at the same time, a stoppage by Beterbiev was a more logical way of thinking for me. First bell rings. And this is basic. Obviously, Beterbiev is going to come forward from the first bell applying the heat. This is what he does. So he started applying pressure from the first bell. Nothing hard, but letting Callum Smith know who's in charge of the ring. In my opinion, Smith, looking to keep his cool and not get sucked into Beterbiev's game from the look of things, decided, he's going to keep his range and stay outside, figure things out, which is the best way and approach to take with Beterbiev in the ring, as far as I'm concerned. All right, as things are moving on, I did notice Beterbiev continues the role of predator while Smith assumed the role of prey. But I will give Smith a little credit for throwing somewhat successful flurries while avoiding any serious engagements with Artur Beterbiev. Third round, I thought Smith utilized his jab and stayed busy. Beterbiev is always pressing forward, slowly breaking Smith down. At this point, I started thinking, Smith needs to fight back with some pressure. If anything, just prevent Beterbiev and his ease of coming forward, you know what I'm saying? He has no resistance. If you're not going to do something, he's going to march in without a problem. Moving right along, though, Smith starts looking to turn up the tempo slightly, I believe. Beterbiev answers back with pressure of his own, driving Smith backwards. Smith's face starting to show the signs of dealing with Beterbiev. After that round, there was some great advice given by Buddy McGirt. Nothing too technical in advance. But he did advise Smith to stop going for the KO punch, which basically means set it up a bit more instead of, just throwing them hard bombs, because it has no effect anyway. And he also advises Smith to stay off the ropes, which once again, exceptionally great advice, especially when you have a guy like Beterbiev pounding on your head and body while you're on the ropes. As we move along, Beterbiev comes out looking for business with Smith and continues to chop Smith down slowly and methodically. You can tell, almost shades of Canelo versus Smith. You can see the breakdown process, color of his skin tone, bruises, etc., etc. All right, so I actually thought this fight could have been stopped a little earlier, but still got to play it cautious and safe. Beterbiev stings Smith with a thudding right hand, sending him to the canvas. And I'm sure at this point, with the previous breaking down, it's game over for Smith, but he gets up, and I'm sure he got up with his conscience detached from him. But once again, Beterbiev applies the pressure, sends him to the canvas once again. Buddy McGirt stops in, seeing enough, and stops the fight, rightfully so. Anyway, I guess it was a good performance for Beterbiev. He does, or done, what he normally does. So now that that's out the way, though, I guess we can start formulating and talking about Bivol versus Beterbiev, which should be a fight coming up later this year, hopefully not too later. And judging from both their last performances, I have to say Beterbiev's straightforward style will be tailor-made for Bivol. All right, I'm out.